Hello, and welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be talking to you about KASPA, ticker signal KAS. In today's video, we're going to have a little bit of a look at the KASPA chart. We're going to look at KASPA Bitcoin pairs. We're going to look at Bitcoin dominance. We're going to talk about KRC20 and how that is one of the biggest catalysts in the pumping of KASPA's price. We're going to talk about when KRC20 goes live, and we're going to have a little bit of a chat about everything KASPA. So if that sounds like it could be for you, then smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Cheers, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Now let's get into it. Alrighty, so first up on the chart, KASPA looking absolutely beautiful. So very similar pattern to what we've seen before. So descending triangle, breakout, consolidation, pump up to the top of the range, and then back down, descending triangle, breakout, consolidation, and I reckon pump up to the top of the range. So Bitcoin and the general market has been fairly ordinary of late, but KASPA has been outperforming something chronic. So if you want to look on the monthly gainers, pretty much everything is red other than some memes and KASPA. KASPA is the biggest gainer non-meme in the last month. Looking on the weekly, KASPA 23%, largest gainer on the weekly out of any coin. If you're looking at KASPA on the daily, largest gainer of the day. So best gainer of the month, week, and day, really. So KASPA undoubtedly one of the strongest coins in the market currently. We've broke out of the short-term resistance. We have broke through some absolutely major levels. So we had some key levels at the 14.7 cent mark and also around the 15.9 cent mark. So we did have some consolidation around here, which was really healthy, and we've broken back up. So we've just flipped another major level, which was 17.5. Here we broke through it. After we broke through it, we broke back below it pretty quickly, tested it as resistance, and we were playing around with that level quite a lot. So since then, we broke back over it once, but quickly broke back down below. So key level here, other key level that I'm looking at is 18.2 cents, which was where our daily candles were closing. We had a couple of wicks above it, but we still haven't had a candle close above the 18.3 cent mark. So that is really what I want to see next. If we can close above 18.3 cents, I think we're hitting the top of this range sooner rather than later. Now, there are a lot of huge things going on in the realms of KASPA. There's a lot of development going on. We've got KRC20 going live. So KRC20 is going live really on June 30th. So you can buy lots of different meme coins on top of KASPA. I've got a video on how to set up a KASWARE wallet, so I would recommend doing that. I've also got some videos talking about some meme coins, so I won't go too much into them. But definitely some ones I think you should be looking at are Nacho the Cat, Caspar the Block Dog, and Casper the Ghost. We've also got Goad, which has already got some deals or listings with Mexi. So I like the three before it as they're all fair launched coins. Goad, as it's already going to have a listing with Mexi, won't be fair launched. So there will be potentially some dumping from the team and early investors. Now, meme coins have undoubtedly been one of the top performers this crypto cycle. The top performing memes on top of major chains do really, really well. Now, you can just see that looking at the best performing meme coin on top of each chain, and KASPA, I don't think will be any exception. So looking at KASPA, trying to get in early and trying to nail that top meme coin, I think you could net some pretty huge gains. So anyway, I've got some videos down below which you can click in. I might even leave them linked in the description that you can have a watch to look at my recommendations on meme coins. Alrighty, so back to KASPA. So broken up, key levels that we're looking at, would love to hold above 17.5 cents. That would be great. I would also love to break and hold above 18.3 cents. Now, if we can do that, as I said, I think we're going to go up to the top end of this range, and I think it's going to happen in the matter of weeks. As you can see previously, when we had broken out of these patterns, it didn't take very long at all. So we broke out on the 7th of Feb, and then top of the range was the 21st of Feb. So 2 weeks. So we broke out here on the 20th of May. Now, it has been longer than previously, although the market has been in a downturn. So instead of 2 weeks, it's been more like 6 weeks. But I do think we are going to start ripping to the upside. Huge amount of volume coming in for KASPA. Huge amount of positive market sentiment. With KRC20 coming up, I think it's going to be similar to Solana, where Solana had a lot of meme coins being listed on that. It brought a lot of liquidity to the chain, and therefore the price of Solana benefited handsomely. I think KRC20 is going to do a similar thing to KASPA, and potentially we're going to see a 25-30 cent KASPA in the near future. Now, when we get up to this upper range, what I really want to see happen is something like this. So I wouldn't mind even if we test it a few times, if we draw back, but I do want to see us break above, hold it. If we can break above, hold it, and then continue to the upside, then really the sky is the limit. If you're a KASPA holder, you know that you're in a pretty awesome project. I am super happy with my bags. I've been stacking them up. They are looking pretty darn good at the moment. I hope you have been packing your KASPA as well. Now, if we do break above this, I wouldn't be surprised to see us by the end of the year be pushing towards that $1 mark. Now, I have talked about price predictions in the past, and I'm expecting KASPA to go anywhere between $1 and $4 this cycle, with 1 being on the lower end, although I might start shaving off some profits around then, and 5 being on the upper end, which I think that would be a really blow off top if Bitcoin hits 150, 200K. So I don't think that is beyond the realms of possibility, but it's also not my base case scenario. So anyway, that is just my 2 cents on KASPA at the moment. We've got KRC20 upcoming. We're testing some really important ranges. I do think we're going to break through. I do think the hype around this is making KASPA one of the hottest projects in the market currently. And once we do break through to all-time highs, that is in essence the best advertising for a project. If you think about Bitcoin, when Bitcoin breaks to all-time highs, people start covering it a lot. Think about in past cycles when Bitcoin was reaching huge values and the Pico top of the market, the media was covering it enormously. So also Cardano, when that broke and had a massive run up last time, people were covering Cardano heavily. So when KASPA does this, I would be expecting to see something similar. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a comparison about Cardano and KASPA. Now, very different projects, but both big layer ones and potentially the golden child of their cycles. So if you're looking at KASPA currently has a market cap of just over 4 billion, all right? So while that isn't a micro cap anymore, it is not an enormous market cap. In 2021, Cardano had a market cap of over $91 billion. Now, just to put that in perspective, that would be over a 20x, about a 20 to 25x from here from KASPA. Now, you might think, well, it's a bit unrealistic to expect this kind of price target, and well, look, maybe not. If KASPA does get the adoption that I think it has the potential to, well, we could be getting a valuation in the tens of billions. And if things run to a crazy level with institutional adoption and all of the world kind of having their eyes fixated on crypto, they'll be looking for that next Bitcoin. And I think KASPA absolutely has the potential to be that digital silver. KASPA does have a huge amount of potential, but what I'm more interested in is this bit of movement down here. So this little bit of movement took us from $750 million market cap for Cardano up to here, which is around a $5 billion Cardano. Now, this move doesn't look very big at all. Just from there to there, it's barely a blip, but that was 750 million up to over 5 billion. So if you look at KASPA, 750 million is around here. So 750 million up to 5 billion, we're not at 5 billion. So that parabolic price growth up there, looking at it on Cardano, that is the same as moving from there up to there on the chart. Alrighty, so that is just a little comparison between KASPA and Cardano. If you have been a KASPA holder for a while, you're being absolutely rewarded, and pretty much everyone who bought even the tops up here is almost level on their bags. No one is really underwater on KASPA. So that is great to see. So if you have held and you held all the way out through here and people were fudding KASPA, calling it a dead coin, a stable coin, then you have been rewarded. I was accumulating heavy under the 11 cent mark and was very vocal that this was one of the last times that we would see KASPA in this range. So bought up heavy there and being significantly rewarded now. Now I do talk about KASPA quite a lot. I've also got a Discord, which I will link in the comment section below. Now, quickly, I will also look at the Bitcoin KASPA pairs. So as you can see, we had this massive run up, which reflects the massive price growth that KASPA had. And really since then, we've had outperformance of Bitcoin. Apart from the massive run up in February, we've had the outperformance of Bitcoin to KASPA. Now that is to be expected, as Bitcoin dominance in general is still been going up, and it has been going up for quite some time. It's been going up strongly since February, so it is to be expected that Bitcoin would be outperforming the majority of the market. However, since May, we've broken out of this trend and we've been absolutely soaring up. So KASPA has been outperforming Bitcoin significantly over the last couple of months. Now, that is what we want to see, is at the end of the day, if we're not in something that is outperforming Bitcoin, then what are we really doing? As Bitcoin is undoubtedly the safest cryptocurrency to be invested in, and it is that mass adopted global store of value. Now, KASPA, I think, has the potential to be that mass adopted silver, and the price growth at the moment that we're seeing is absolutely great. So I'll be continuing to track the KASPA Bitcoin dominance chart, continuing to track the Bitcoin dominance chart. What we want to see is we want to see a breakdown in Bitcoin dominance. Now, if you have a little bit of a look at the chart, which I cover regularly, this is Bitcoin dominance. These yellow verticals indicate the Bitcoin halvings. So as you can see, after Bitcoin halvings, we have like around 6 months of chop. After that 6 months of chop, we then have a massive drop off in Bitcoin dominance. What this indicates is while Bitcoin is going up, altcoins in general begin to outperform Bitcoin. And that indicates altcoin season, which you're either very familiar with as you've lived through it and experienced the euphoria, or you've heard all too much about. So that's what we want to see. We want to see KASPA Bitcoin dominance increasing, and we want to see Bitcoin dominance decreasing compared to the overall market. Awesome. So that will be it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let me know if you're interested in KASPA. Let me know if you're interested in KRC20 or plan on getting into any meme coins. If you are, drop a comment down below. Let me know which KRC20 tokens you're looking to buy. I'd be really interested to see what your thoughts are on the market. And I'm really interested to see what the majority of people are looking towards. I've got my own thoughts, which you can check out in my previous videos, but I'd love to hear some of yours. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching, legends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and feel free to join my Discord. It is 100% free for now, but it probably won't always be the case. Thank you so much for watching, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.